In the village of Aroenma, there was a hunter no one could defeat and no one could praise. His name was Naughty. The forest did not know him. That was the strange thing. Other hunters returned from the forest with scratches on their arms, stories in their mouths, and fear in their eyes. They spoke of shifting shadows, of whispers that followed them home, of trees that moved when no wind blew. But he walked through the forest like a man walking through smoke. No branch ever snapped under his feet. No animal ever scented him. No spirit ever revealed itself to him. He killed cleanly. He returned wealthy. He slept peacefully. And that was the problem. One season, the forest grew quiet. Too quiet. Birds stopped singing near the village. Streams ran thin. Traps came back empty, not just for other hunters, but even for Ease. When he stepped into the forest, it felt hollow, as if something had stepped away. He laughed. "The spirits have grown afraid of me," he told the elders. The oldest woman in the village, Mama Niru, shook her head slowly. "No," she said, "you have never been seen. The forest does not trouble those it does not recognize as alive." That night, Ease dreamed. He stood in a forest clearing, but there was no sky. Only endless roots twisting above him like veins. From those roots descended a figure, not tall, not small, not man, not woman. Its body was bark and moonlight. Its eyes were not eyes, but two empty spaces where stars should have been. It did not speak. It simply looked through him, and East felt something he had never felt before. Wait, as if he were hollow and something had finally noticed. He woke up gasping. For the first time, he could not remember how he got home from the forest the day before. Ease returned to the forest at dawn, but this time, he paid attention. He noticed how he never greeted the trees before entering. He never thanked the river after drinking. He never returned bones to the earth. He never asked permission. He had always laughed at those who did. He had believed skill was enough. As he walked deeper, he began to hear something. Not whispers, not wind, absence, no insects, no rustling, no breath of leaves. The forest had not cursed him. It had erased him. In the heart of the forest stood an ancient Iroko tree. Its trunk was wide enough to swallow a hut. East placed his hand on its bark. "I have come to see you," he said quietly. For the first time in his life, he meant it. The ground trembled not violently, but like a sigh. From the shadow of the tree stepped the spirit from his dream. But now it had shape. Its hair was woven vines. Its skin carried the texture of tree rings. Mushrooms bloomed along its shoulders. Fireflies hovered around its face like orbiting thoughts. It spoke, but not with sound. "You walk as if nothing watches. You kill as if nothing lives. You take as if nothing remembers." Ease swallowed. "I thought strength was enough." The spirit tilted its head. "Strength without acknowledgement is emptiness." The spirit did not attack him. Instead, it touched his chest. And Ease saw. He saw the forest as the spirit saw it, threads connecting roots to rivers, animals to soil, wind to seed. Every death feeding life. Every step leaving an imprint of intention. Where he walked, threads snapped. Not because he hunted, but because he hunted without relationship. He was not cruel. He was disconnected. And disconnection is the deepest form of violence. "You are not cursed," the spirit said. "You are unbound. Choose to remain unseen, and one day walk into a forest that does not remember you at all." Or, to be woven in. Being woven in meant humility. Ease had never been asked for humility before. He knelt, not because he was afraid, because for the first time, he understood he was not alone. "I want to be seen." The spirit pressed its bark like palm against his forehead, pain sharp, bright like roots burrowing into his thoughts. When he opened his eyes, he could see faint threads in the air, glowing, connecting everything. He was no longer walking through smoke. He was walking through a living body. And the forest, for the first time, looked back. Ease returned to the village different. He still hunted, but now he sang before entering the forest. He buried bones. He stopped other hunters from taking more than needed. The forest grew louder. Birds returned. Streams swelled. Animals appeared aware of him. Years later, when his hair had silvered, Ease returned to the Iroko tree. He felt his life thinning. The spirit appeared once more. "You are woven now," it said. "What happens when I die?" Ease asked. The spirit smiled, a shifting of bark and moonlight. "You will not be erased." When Ease's body was buried, roots found him quickly. And in seasons to come, hunters would feel a presence guiding their steps away from danger. Not a voice, just a subtle awareness, as if the forest itself had learned to walk.